I was just checking out the sunset. It's a beautiful thing. I wanted to catch it on camera. Peace and wisdom, Bright Street. This is the horizon. When I say all praises to the horizon, you only get it twice a day. The time between day and night. Ah, there go the moon. And y'all see it? Peace and wisdom, Junior. Make sure y'all catch those real sunsets, sunrises. It's important. Learn your breathing, your stretches. I'm not talking off YouTube, but I'm talking about if you become a faithful servant. Learn your breathing, your stretches, and your knowledge. Make sure you catch your sunsets. Or the rise, either or. Peace and wisdom, Bright Street. If y'all have any questions, y'all can ask. I'm just catching the sunset. I wanted to catch it on camera. It's too beautiful not to, catch that thing. When I say your breathing, your stretches, I'm speaking of specifics. Y'all don't deal with that in today times. Whatever breathing and stretchings y'all do, I'm not speaking of that. And that's okay. Whatever you doing, that's what you do. But I'm speaking of something along the lines. Not you specifically, but anyone. What I'm speaking of is fit for my practice. I say that because in today times y'all kind of cross wires. And so then there's no results. Meaning meditation is a Far East thing. It goes with their practice. So does, certain forms of martial arts, as well as other things. I'm not saying meditation stops there, but I'm saying that is a practice that has meditation with it. Many of you guys follow practices, religions that have nothing to do with meditation. And so, I mean, in that way. But your breathings, your stretchings, your catching the sunset, all these things have to do with my practice as well as the wisdom. Take your time as you go and you learn. It's about feeling. Knowledge, my practice, the things I do in regards to breathing, stretching, these things have to do with feelings. If you just hear me, then you not, you get it? If I explain breathing and you just hear the words and like the words, so this is nothing. You have to do it, feel it. Then you know, like, all right. And so you have breathing to cleanse yourself out. You have breathings that can excrete. You have breathings that can make certain fluids of the self secrete out. You know, like the psychedelics, the serotonins, things like this of the self. You can cause imbalances through your breathing, making these things excrete. You can use breathing for many different things. Anxiety, you know, you feeling anxious or beyond anxious, because that's what anxiety is, when you're beyond anxious. But like I said, when you're dealing with my practice, so you got many different kinds of breathing for specific things. The same with meditation. Certain meditations for specific things. The main use for meditation when dealing with my practice is to clear out the mind, meaning we have thoughts all day. Depending on the vibration of the thought, this will determine the waters of self. We're made of mostly waters, and so you have different states of your waters: salty, murky. This is dark. Salty is salty, murky is murky. I'm saying murky is dark. Of course, you have your thicker waters like mucus. All of these things is a matter of the thought. However hard you're thinking, and thinking too hard is not good. This is where you start to make the body dried out, salty. Sometimes you guys feel, dry. You may think too hard, too long. You start to feel like, dag, I dried myself out. It's a matter of that. You're turning your waters salty. And this is why when you cry or you're yelling, your mouth becomes dry and cakey, because you're saltying your waters up. And so in that, you get it? It's drying you out. It's making you thirstier. It's like drinking salt. This is why when y'all cry, your tears are salty. And so the different patterns of your thoughts will determine the state of your inner waters. Of course, if your inner waters is salty, you're going to be sick. Of course, if they're mucus-like, so you sick. And so you want to keep your waters nice and pure and clear. Kind of how it is here. I know they told you New York water was filthy, but people lie. See, you can see right through that thing. You can drink this. Now, I'm lying. It's salt water, so you can't drink it, but you can swim in it, eat the fish and stuff out of it. It's pretty clear. It's pretty fresh. I take baths and I'm just playing. And so grasp. You have different meditations, different breathings for different things. You have different stretches. sacrum stretches. That's the main thing I focus on. Lower back, growing upper thigh area. Gotta keep you gotta keep that part, loose. This is where, sickness comes from below. So you gotta understand your orders, the dimensions and orders of self. Keep self together. Peace and wisdom, Bright Street. Griffmatic. You have meditations for pulling in wisdom. Like I said, you have meditations, all these different types for each category. So breathing, you have different kinds for different results. Meditation is the same. You have different kinds for different results. The one I use the most is to clear my mind. You also have meditation for pulling in deep knowledge, but you have to be on a certain vibration to do that. The same way it creates weird ideas. And you may say to yourself, where did they get that from? Who even thinks something so crazy? I apologize. It was from his mind that nowhere, but he just pulled it from the space of the mind. Our being is multi. So every part of self is not self. Every thought you get is not necessarily your thought. There's many dimensions of self. But like I said, there's many dimensions of the self. But there's only one self, so you have to get to know that. Learn how to clear the self out. Be the perfect self. That moon look nice. Ah, there it goes. Now that's a view. Starting the challenge. If you a YouTuber and you watching right now, this the view challenge. This New York City view. Let me see your view. Every city, wherever you from, let me see that view, that sunset view. We gonna see who got the best sunset in real time. I know Arizona got a beautiful sunset. But y'all know I love sunsets. If you want to play, let's play. Wherever you from, California, Arizona, Texas, Detroit, anywhere. If you happen to catch the sunset, I'm going to have y'all all sunsetting. It's going to be a big sunset party. Same time, everybody, tomorrow. Sunset challenge. Nah, it's going to be gloomy out here tonight. Tomorrow. But this a New York sunset. Wherever you from, I want to see your sunset and what it look like. Cause you ain't gonna find too many this good. What was that, y'all? I was looking at the sun. Was that small or big? What just popped out the water, was it small or big? Please tell me fast, so I can get the hell, so I can get out of here. It's like I tell y'all, man, color has to do with emotion. The sun goes through its emotions as it's rising and setting. So you see the color changing. But, you have to be a sunset connoisseur, such as myself. I know everything about sunsets. I watch them all the time. It's really deep. Nah, let me stop bothering y'all. I know everything that you have to grasp. Nah, sunsets is a deep thing. All praises to the horizon. So make sure y'all become faithful servants eventually. Some of y'all, can transcend into wise servants. I apologize. That connection ain't so great. Man, that thing looked beautiful. It looked better in person. I have to get the camera right. Y'all are not getting the full glory. Even if you look right now, you like, nah, look. I need y'all to see it how I see it. I guess it's just a matter of it being closer for me. Meaning the screen is making it look farther away. It's taking away from the beauty of it. When I zoom in, then you get it? It ain't the same. Yeah, I know my connection is not well. I apologize. Like I said, if y'all have any questions, y'all can ask before I slide out. I was just catching the sunset as I always do. Enjoying the stillness, the peaceness, That's what life is about. Most people are intrigued and excited by, action packed things, the violent things. You got to come to a place where, you intrigued by peace and stillness because there's so much to offer in both sides. Meaning, the same way there's a lot to see, hear, and soak up in the chaotic environments, you'd be surprised. It's like triple more, it's like triple the amount in peace and stillness. It's like when y'all sit to yourselves, y'all minds work better. There's a lot y'all pull from. So there's a lot there in the peace and the stillness. Right, Street said he has the original view. He up high. New York is pretty high up. Meaning if your state is not higher up than New York, it wouldn't matter how high. It wouldn't matter what. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy y'all peace. It's for y'all. The way to do that, focus on the present. If you're reaching for the past and your thoughts is there, so your future and you thinking there, you gonna be suffering. So you gotta learn I apologize. Like I said, learn to appreciate the present moment. So it's the present for us all. The present, that is. And so enjoy your present moments by not thinking of the past and the future. Because this is what all thoughts are. A past thing or a future thing. Be like children. Just live in the moment. Enjoy your time. Don't be in competitive mind. Y'all be on YouTube, this place, that place. Y'all watch people do this. Y'all watch people do this thing, that thing. It makes y'all want to do this thing and that thing. A lot of times y'all be, at peace and at ease until then. And so, learn fast. Not just from food, but from technologies, from everything. Give yourself a time. Therefore, you don't get bound up to a thing. Addicted. And so I can go on and on, but hopefully y'all grasp. I'm going to kick back and catch the rest of this sunset. Peace and wisdom.